Welcome to a quiet field of awareness where creative truth becomes simple. In this time, we honor the courage it takes to return to your own pages. The path of rewriting is a pilgrimage from projection to presence. Beginner's gaze is a doorway that waits for you, patient and luminous. In this session, I will guide you to meet your work with the clear eyes of first sight and the steady heart that listens without bias. The wisdom you seek is already within you, beyond the noise of habit and self-congratulation. Visualize a gentle dawn spreading across an endless sky. The hardest threshold in storytelling is the rewrite, where familiarity blinds the senses. Overwhelm arrives because the mind prefers its map to the living landscape. What was once discovery can harden into a symbol that replaces the sentence itself. Professional rigor asks for clean reading, unclouded by yesterday's glow. When a line becomes a shortcut to a memory, the present moment of language disappears. To return to the present, you need a ritual of seeing only what is here and now. Visualize a clear window that has just been washed by soft rain. Beware when a sentence or paragraph becomes a symbol rather than an experience. The mind can flash a pre-made image from the day you first wrote it, and the words pass like ghosts. More dangerous still is the image you loved before writing, a private movie that no reader will ever see. In that case, the paragraph becomes an echo chamber, not communication. Craft thrives when the page itself generates the image, the sound, the feeling. Your reader meets what is written, not what lives only in your memory. Visualize a blank canvas that begins to glow with color from the center outward. The first tool is restraint. Hold back the memories triggered by a line and let the ink speak. See the words as shapes, rhythms, and weights on the page. Punctuation becomes breath. Sentences become tides. Paragraphs become rooms. Humility admits that what the text says now may not be what you once intended. This humility is creative power, because it lets the present moment draw the picture. Text that is truly seen becomes text that can be truly revised. Visualize a quiet lake so still that it mirrors the sky perfectly. The second tool is meditative reading. Meet the page as if you have never seen it before. Read only the words that exist, not the thoughts circling above them. Allow image and sound to arise purely from the ink-made path. Afterward, honesty becomes simple, because only the page has spoken. This practice is a return to sacred neutrality, where language reveals itself. In that space, your craft hears the sentence without decoration or excuse. Visualize a feather falling in slow motion through a beam of light. The third tool is the gatekeeper's stance. Read as if you want to stop. Agents, editors, and producers carry a mandate to protect attention and time. The first page must earn the second, the third must earn breath, and momentum is the harshest judge. This stance is not cynicism, it is stewardship of focus. When you hold this standard, clarity sharpens and indulgence fades. The story that deserves to live will meet the test. Visualize a doorway that opens only when a golden key fits the lock. Professional writing reveals itself in precision, cadence, and sensory honesty. Verbs carry energy, images carry proof, and every line pays rent in meaning. Effort is visible as choice, and choice is visible as coherence. Minimum effort prose feels thin because it borrows from cliché instead of life. When you read with this measure, you witness where vitality surges and where it weakens. Revision becomes the art of feeding what lives and releasing what does not. Visualize a garden where each plant stands exactly where sunlight nourishes it. The fourth tool is disinterest in self-impressiveness. Early drafts can trigger a false dopamine rush from the fact that you wrote at all. Cleverness can sparkle while the story starves, and the ego mistakes glitter for gold. Joy must be aligned with the work, not with your reflection in it. When the need to be impressive softens, the need to be true awakens. Then the paragraph breathes without your shadow leaning over it. Visualize a clear jewel that shines the same whether anyone looks at it or not. Bring these four tools into a living rhythm. Erase the memory image. Read only what is here. Test as a gatekeeper. Release self-impressiveness. This is a cycle, not a single pass, and the muscle grows with use. The craft becomes compassionate precision, where love and honesty are not enemies. Each circuit reveals new layers that were hidden by habit. Trust the quiet gains, the subtle shifts, the deeper warmth that follows rigor. Time respects the writer who respects the moment. Visualize a spiral staircase rising with soft light on every step. Compassionate toughness is the heart of seasoned revision. Kindness protects your spirit. Toughness protects the reader's time. Freedom arrives when honesty dissolves fantasy and leaves radiant clarity. Your story longs to be seen for what it is, not praised for what you hoped it would be. This is an intimate relationship with truth, and truth answers devotion with grace. The page can then become a doorway for others, not a mirror for one. Visualize a lantern held steady in your open hands, shining without flicker. Thank you for stepping into this field of clear seeing and patient craft. You carry forward a method that honors language, reader, and self. When the old symbol tries to return, you have a practice that returns you to presence. When praise for yourself rises, you have a practice that returns you to the work. This is how pages wake and how stories become bridges that others can cross. May your rewriting be a meditation of truth and a song of precision. Visualize a vast horizon and let your inner light meet it calmly.